Hey artists, I'm going to show you a really cool watercolor activity to do. Take a piece of your 12 by 18 watercolor paper and cut it in half so you have a 9 by 12 piece of watercolor paper. And then you're going to create a 1-inch border all the way around the watercolor paper. This part is optional. It'll just leave you with a white frame around your painting at the end. You don't have to do it. It's up to you. So I took a pencil and I traced the 1-inch border all the way around my piece of paper. Then I want you to try to find some circles, and with your Sharpie, I want you to trace at least 3 circles on your page. They can be different sizes, or they could be the same. You could even have a circle going off the border, off the edge of the page, or over to the framed edge. So here I have 3 different size circles, and notice I made a little mistake on that circle when I was tracing it. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how you can fix that later on, because I'm tracing these with my Sharpie. I'm adding more than 3 circles. It's totally up to you. Now, I know I gave you a Sharpie. I think I probably gave you an ultra thin one. It'll be fine. If you have a thicker one, you can certainly use that as well. So now I'm going to go onto my paper with my Sharpie and I'm going to create these lines. They're not crazy zigzaggy, but they're curved. And see, right there I went through the mistake I was mentioning before, and it doesn't look so bad anymore. But anyway, I'm going to use curved lines, kind of nice wavy curved lines on my paper from one side of the page through circles to another side. As many lines as you want. I might stop there. Now let me show you the next step. I've zoomed in a little bit and I'm going to take my Sharpie, and wherever the lines intersect, I'm going to curve, kind of round those edges, those points where they intersect, so they're not super pointy. It's like I'm thickening up the line in some places at the intersection. See that? With my Sharpie. I want to do that at every intersection, kind of like cutting the corners there. I'm just thickening them up. Every single intersection I've created with my Sharpie. Let me explain that a little differently. Here I'm going to draw an intersection, right? How I explained it to my kids at home is take the point and have it towards you, and then create a smile between the left and the right line. See that? I did a curve or an arc like a smile face right there, and then I filled it in. So I keep turning the page so the point is right towards me, and then I make a smile between the left and the right lines of that intersection. See that? A little smile. That thickens up the intersection. Okay? So I'm going to do that on every single intersection on my paper. It's really relaxing. My own children love making these. You'll see some of their samples at the end of this video. So I'm going to do that on every single intersection until I have my drawing finished with my Sharpie. Then we're going to use watercolor paints. You guys should have brand new watercolor kits. Here's my finished drawing. Take a look at the color wheel, okay? I suggest you use analogous colors. Take a look. I've got blues, lights, mediums, and dark blues. And then this one I have yellow and green. And then I did pick an opposite color to go in the background. Here's one of my daughter's paintings. This one is my son's first painting. It's fabulous. This is another one of my daughter's paintings. And this last one is one of my son's again, without the 1-inch border. They are gorgeous. Have fun.